Hi, Stampin' friends. It is me, Jana. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I am here to do a fun project tonight. So I am just getting things set up. If you are watching this on YouTube, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And make sure you hit that little bell because that will notify you when I go live. And I put the question out there to folks if they liked to watch the live videos on Facebook or if they liked it on YouTube. And it was a mix because sometimes people like to watch it on YouTube so they can put it on their TV. And I guess you can't do that with Facebook. We don't have a smart TV yet. So what I'm thinking that I'm going to do is on Tuesday, I'll go live on the YouTube, and on Fridays, I will do my lives on Facebook. So T for tube for YouTube and F Friday for Facebook. So that will be easier to remember. And as far as times, right now it's having to vary just because we have a puppy, and most of you know that. And it's just easier to do my lives when my husband's home so he can watch the dogs and keep them entertained. So my project, I've done some things up ahead of time tonight because it's a little more involved. And I am going to be giving away, I've got my sample one and I'm going to be making one, so I am going to be giving away one of them. So if you would like to have a chance at winning tonight's project, please just share my video and comment that you shared it. And then, and I'd also like to keep it within the United States because of shipping. So those are the only two things. Share my video, comment that you shared, and live in the United States. So I guess it's kind of three things. Okay, so let me get this put up in the air and we can get started. So please say hello when you come in, and this is the suite that I'm going to be working with tonight. The whole suite, Ice Cream Corner. It is so fun. So I wanted to show it to you. It's in the mini catalog. And what it includes is the stamp set and the punch. So you can bundle those and just get those two things together if you like. And when you do that, you save 10%. So if you wanted those two items together, that would be $31.50. If you wanted the whole shebang, all the paper, the ribbon, the embellishments, all of it would be $56. So the papers are fabulous. And then it's got these fun little sprinkle things and some pretty Blackberry Bliss ribbon. So like I said, I'm going to be using all of those things. If you'd like to shop with me, here is the address to my online store. And then this is the code for July. Or well, it's not July. I don't know where I came up with that. This is the code for February. It's only good for a couple of more days, as well as Celebration. Celebration ends Sunday night. So if you fell in love with this set that I'll be using tonight, and you wanted to shop and you bought the whole suite for $56, you could get a celebration item for free. So you would just need to put your order in before Monday or midnight on Sunday. Okay, so I'm going to get started because I don't want the video to last all night. So this is the cute little, I'm only going to show you the outside right now, but this little card holder and then the goodies that are inside. And like I said, if you'd like a chance at winning one of these, then please just share my video and comment that you shared, and I'm keeping it within the US. Okay, so let's get started. I think I'm going to start with the cover first, and I'm working with the colors that are suggested on the back of the paper pack for this set. So I'm using Blackberry Bliss here, and I've got one full sheet of cardstock, and so I am just going to score it in half here at 5.5. Well, actually I take that back. I am going to make 2 score lines, so I'm going to score it at 1/16 on either side of 5.5. That's the easiest way to say it. All right, there's one score line, and there's the other. And then I'm going to turn it the other direction, and I'm going to score it at 6 inches. There we go. So this is going to create our folder, and I'm just going to if you can see the score lines here on the bottom part, I'm just going to cut past those a little bit straight up to that score line. So just about a 1/16 of an inch maybe. Just either side of those score lines. And I'm going to end up cutting that piece out, but let me fold these little flaps up here. And just give them a crease with my bone folder, and then I will snip off that little piece right there. There we go. Get my garbage bucket out here. Okay, so the hardest part of the whole thing here really is just these 2 little score lines, because they're so close together. So you kind of just have to finagle it a little bit. It's almost easier to kind of just roll it over with your fingers to that. Doing one is easy, it's getting that second one. And all that does is allow a little extra room. So once you get it started, then it's a little bit easier. You just kind of roll it over, push from underneath with your index finger and roll it over, and it ends up going. So it just gives it that little bit of extra room there. Okay, so there is the outside of our folder. And then I have cut a piece of the patterned paper. I thought that looked pretty, that stripe. I've got a length of ribbon. I have the largest, I use the largest die in the, I've got them right here, Stitch So Sweetly. So this is the largest one of those. And then from the stamp set, I went ahead and created my ice cream cone. What I love about this stamp set is that it's a two-step stamp set. So you really don't have to do any coloring in, because they're solid images and it makes it quick and easy. So I just, like I said, I used colors that are suggested on the back of the paper pack. And sorry, I was just looking. I don't want to miss anybody's comments if anybody is chatting there. And then I stamped the sprinkles with Versamark and embossed them with white powder there on the top. Okay, so that is all the parts and pieces for the cover. And the first thing you want to do is put your ribbon down. And I just didn't really use a pattern. I mean, you don't need a pattern for this. It's just so simple. Okay, there is my ribbon, and it's pretty even there. So what I'm going to do actually is just run some of my tape runner across there to kind of hold my ribbon in place, but only on the front. I'm not going to do that on the back because this is going to be covered up. Okay. The papers in this collection have kind of a watercolor feel to them too. Make sure that ribbon is where I want it there. And then we'll just get this paper down. There we go. And then here on this one, let me see. I'm gonna do a little background stamping. There's sprinkles in here, and then there's these dots that are also kind of like, well, there's the long little sprinkles, and then there's the round ones, and I think that must be what these are supposed to be, are like the little round sprinkles. And I'm just going to bring in the Blackberry Bliss. Hi, Kim. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for joining me, you guys. So I'm going to stay within the stitched lines, or try to anyway. And I am going to do a first and second generation of this stamp and just create a little background. I think background stamping is kind of fun, really. And I've always loved the speckled kind of look. There's been these kind of stamps around for a long time that create this kind of a background. All right, there we go. So now I can just attach this to the front of our folder. Kim, I can't wait to see your room when it's all done. It must be really exciting. So I'm just going to try to put this in the middle here as best as I can. And I'm going to pop up this giant ice cream cone. You guys might want ice cream by the time we're done tonight. I have been playing in my stamp room all day today, really, which is kind of nice. Okay, so there is that, and then I've got the fun little sprinkles. And these are a really interesting texture. It's almost like they're made out of foam, some kind of foam. I don't know. They're interesting. So I'm just going to use my Take Your Pick tool and dot a couple of small dots of glue here. And pick up a couple of these sprinkles. And they're different thicknesses too, so I didn't want one that was super thick here. There we go. And then I'm going to just put one over here. These are really great elements for a shaker card. And then the ribbon will just wrap around and tie when we get ready for that part. And now we're going to make what's going to go inside. Okay. So be sure to share my video and comment that you shared it, and your name will be entered to win what we're making tonight. All right. So let's see here. Get all my parts and pieces. Okay, so this card is going to have a Bermuda Bay card base. That's the color. I have got a piece for the inside here. And then this is another piece from the paper pack. I love that side, but we're using the stripe side. And I went ahead and ran it through my embossing folder with the, let me see the name of that. Maybe I didn't keep that one out. I don't think it's called Wonky, but it's Wonky Stitching, and it's in these dies that create this fun stitching is in the mini catalog. Okay, and this card is going to go landscape there, so I can go ahead and attach that. And if anybody knows the name of those dies, feel free to shout Shout it out. I like the stitched paper too. I like all the colors. Okay. There we go. And then the stitch nested labels, I've cut one out of Blackberry Bliss here, and I cut a second one smaller out of white. So the Blackberry Bliss one is going to go straight down. And then here I have already cut out, stamped, and cut out 2 of the popsicles, but I wanted you to see how they work. The stamps work to create the popsicles. I'm using terracotta tile, and we are just going to stick your finger in it like I just did. Don't do that. All right, so I've got the stamps mounted. There's a top and a bottom. The bottom we are going to stamp full strength. There we go. And let me just get a piece of paper here. The top we're going to ink up and stamp off once, and then you just line it up here, and you can make it as short or as tall as you want. I'm going to do it right about like that. There we go. And then we need a popsicle stick. And cinnamon cider makes a great popsicle stick color. And it's also a 2-step stamp. So we're going to ink up the solid image and stamp off once. And stamp it. And then the wood grain, we'll just stamp it down full strength. So there is that. Cute. And then these just get fussy cut out, and they're so quick and easy to fussy cut. The punch punches out the ice cream cone. I made breakfast for dinner tonight. I like breakfast for dinner. Nothing fancy, just bacon and eggs and English muffin. All right, now we need to glue that handle on. Oops. All right, there are the 3 popsicles. I'll bring this back in. And we are going to pop these up on dimensionals. I'm gonna have to play with this set and make some fudgesicles, I think, and chocolate ice cream. I've done these fun colors, but I haven't done that yet. Okay. Now, I think it's kind of warm wherever these popsicles are because they are a little drippy. So, they're starting to melt. So that color was Coastal Cabana, and then I am doing So Saffron. So that one's dripping too. And then Terracotta Tile. There's nothing worse than seeing a little kid eating a popsicle and half of it's melted all down their arm. That is so gross. Well, that and melting ice cream. My husband was one that could take the kids' drippy ice cream and clean it up, and not me. No way. Not that or milk. It's like, I don't drink milk anymore, but when I did, I didn't want anybody else drinking my milk, and I was not about to drink milk after anybody else either, not even my kids. That's disgusting. There we go with that. This is going to go on the inside. And let's see here. I should have had another little piece. Oh, here it is. Missing a piece. There we go. So this is just an oval I cut from the Stitched Ovals die set, and we are going to stamp Treat Yourself there inside. I guess I need to get that one on a block. Where is it? There it is. Treat Yourself. And I'm going to stamp that with the Bermuda Bay to match the card base. There we go. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Charlene. I'm going to be giving away our little gift tonight, so please share the video and comment that you shared it, and you will be entered to win. All right, so now I am going to use one of our blending brushes and Petal Pink, which is one of the colors of the stripes there. And I'm just going to go around the edge a little bit of this. I really, really like our new blending brushes. They just blend so smoothly, and they're really soft. And Stampin' Storage has an awesome holder to hold the blending brushes if you're interested. And then I just clean mine off on a microfiber cloth. Okay. So I'm just going to stick a little glue on this. And it is going to go right here on the popsicles. And then I'm going to bring back in our fun sprinkles. Treat yourself. All right. Whoopsie. There we go. We're all sprinkled up there. And then I'm just going to cut a little bit of the ribbon here. And make a little knot bow. Maybe I should have cut a little bit longer. But I don't want a very big bow, so nope, that's just right. There we go. And I'm going to stick that on with a glue dot. Cute. And then because that is a dark colored card base, I'm going to put a piece of white on the inside, and we are going to stamp that with a happy birthday. And I'm going to stamp it in the Bermuda Bay. There we go. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, so there is one card down for our little folder. And I've got an envelope here to go with it. And I'm going to put it in a little plastic sleeve. This just makes a fun little gift. It can be for no occasion, it can be for a birthday. I'm not going to seal it, but I am going to fold it over there. All right, so there is one. Let me just get things situated here. Okay. And we will work on the next one here. All right. So this one's going to be on a purple posy card base, which is this nice soft lavender. Got another piece for the inside. This one's going to be a vertical card. All right. Okay, so let me get these things out of the way actually, because this first thing I'm going to do is a little bit messy, and I don't want to splatter anything that I don't want splattered. So I'm just going to bring in an extra little piece of paper here. And what block do I want to use? Let me grab a different one. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little bit of Blackberry Bliss ink directly to the block there. I don't need a whole lot, but maybe a little bit more than that. And then I've got a water brush here. And I'm going to put a little bit of water there. Well, okay, flicking works best. So you just flick it on the cap. I'll try not to smear it. I don't want too much water. I'm going to have some paper over on the one side, so I don't need to get carried away with it too much over there. Okay, that is enough splattering. And let me get something to clean that up with. I had plenty of ink on there, that's for sure. All right. And I'm just going to squeeze water out of my brush here to help get all that ink off the tip. I think I'm almost there. That looks pretty good. And I better get it out of the cap too. Okay. And then I'm just going to bring my heat tool over here and give that a dry real quick. There we go. So now we have a fun splattered background. Now I can bring the other pieces back in. So this piece here is cut at 5 1/4 in length, and it is 2 inches wide. There we go. And then I cut a scalloped piece of So Saffron cardstock, and I need to switch out my stamp here. Oh no, actually I want that stamp. We're going to use the happy birthday again, and let me bring in my So Saffron ink. We're just going to background stamp this circle. There we go. And I'm just using Tombow Mono adhesive glue. This stuff works so good. It really sticks well and it dries super fast. So we're just going to stick that on there. And then I have already stamped out my little ice cream cones. And I stamped the cone as well. I'm just going to bring in my silicone mat here and glue this together. So I've got one ice cream in Blackberry Bliss. So I'm going to say that's blackberry ice cream. And then I've got one here in, what color is this? Soft sea foam, I guess. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's soft sea foam. So it could be mint ice cream or pistachio, but it doesn't have any of the goodies in it for pistachio, and it doesn't have chocolate chips for chocolate chip mint. It could just be lime sherbet. And then this one is terracotta tile. That looks like strawberry to me. Okay. And we're going to pop that up. And let me just grab a piece of one here for down on the bottom. I cut all my border pieces around the edges and use those up too, because there's no point in wasting that stuff. Cute. Okay, now I have a piece of white here, and we are going to stamp the happy birthday again. This time in black. Hi, Jan. Okay, and I am going to just cut around this. Nothing fancy. Okay, so if you are joining me a little bit later, please share the video and comment that you shared. And I'm going to be giving away this project tonight. It makes a fun little gift. Cards are expensive. I would think people would like getting cards as a gift. Especially when you have them in a cute little folder. Have I ever told you guys I don't like fussy cutting? I don't like fussy cutting, not really. It's not my thing. All right, more dimensionals. And I need a little piece. This might fit. Let's see. Yep. All right. Actually, I forgot, because I'm going to be overlapping that, so I didn't want that dimensional right there. I need to take it off and put a little glue. Don't tell anybody. There we go. Happy birthday. And we need more sprinkles. I think I'm getting down to the bottom of the barrel in this glue bottle. Okay, since we're using purple posy, we'll get a purple one on there. But I grabbed yellow. Not ready for that yet. I want purple. Here we go. Purple and this color, terracotta. And this one. And then we'll put a couple of down here, a couple of more. That yellow one. And another purple. There we go. Hi, Sandra. Okay, so inside, let me grab my stamps. All right, happy birthday. With sprinkles on top. Too cute. And then we need some sprinkles on top. So let me find my sprinkles. Here they are. And will it fit on that block? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to ink up once and ink off, and we're going to put some sprinkles on the top to match with our ice cream. We'll see now if this is the right color. I might have been fibbing to you. It looks right to me. But this color's so light, I don't need to really stamp off. So there is the soft seafoam. And then terracotta, or no, we did terracotta tile. Oh, Blackberry Bliss. Definitely will need to stamp off once for that one. Sprinkles. So cute. All right. Very cute. Here's an envelope to go with it. And we will put that in a plastic sleeve. And add it to the folder. And then to save on time, I went ahead and made 2 little gift cards that are also going to go in. So I did this cute one with the popsicles, and it's just blank, so it can be for whatever occasion. I made the little envelopes to go with on my envelope maker. And then this cutie patootie one, I put Wink of Stella on the ice cream there to sparkle it up, and I love the papers there from the paper collection. And I did punch out the cone on this one because that is one of the papers in the pack. And I put thank you on the inside of that one. And so we've got little clear bags that these can go in also. Even if you use this just as a little gift, if you were invited to somebody's house and you want to take them a little something, something. It's just one of those fun little things you can, like a hostess gift or whatever. Okay, so we've got 2 regular size cards and 2 little 3x3 cards here in our folder. And this ribbon is just going to wrap around here and tie. Now you certainly could make more cards and put in there if you wanted. But I didn't want our video to drag on all hours of the night. So I thought that was plenty, and it makes a nice little gift, I think. So there we go. There you have it. So like I said, be sure to share my video and come back and comment that you shared the video. And then I will, how about if I draw a name tomorrow around, let's say 3 o'clock. So be sure to hop back to my channel and see if you are the winner. And I will send this little gift out to you. I really appreciate that you guys joined me. Like I said, I'm going to do Friday nights here on Facebook, or days. Usually I do my Friday videos at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but right now our schedule's a little off. And Tuesdays I try to do around 5, and I'll be doing the Tuesday videos on YouTube, so you can find me there. All right. Have a great weekend, you guys. I'll see you again on Tuesday. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.